LG OLED TV.
Super Bowl 50 on CBS is sponsored by the all-new Prius. Toyota, let's go places. Doritos, crash the Super Bowl, celebrating 10 years of fan-made ads. And by Intuit, TurboTax, and a dog named TurboTax.com. Now the football, the game balls made back in the Wilson Sporting Goods plant in Ohio. They try to circulate a new ball in for every play. They can't do it during the hurry-up, but at the end of it all, they've got over 100 commemorative balls that were in play in Super Bowl 50. So Webb takes a knee. Panthers are coming back out, trying to get this offense some answers. Down 16-7.
Apocalypse means to destroy this world.
Let's go to war.
Everything they've built will fall.
The day of reckoning is upon us. My brothers, what is life if not to die a glorious death? Fear not, for tonight we drink in the halls of Valhalla. Roar! Awaken and welcome death!
Death Wish Coffee, fiercely caffeinated. Intuit QuickBooks is proud to put a small business on today's game.
A bull rider is bold. Now a bull rider on a plane is bolder than bold. And if he jumps from that plane, well, that's bolder than bold. And if he jumps while eating a Butterfinger bar and all its crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery glory, well, that's bolder than bold. And if he eats it,
Honey!
even when his mother tells him not to,
You'll spoil your dinner!
that's bolder than bold. Bolder than bold. Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery. Butterfinger.
It's touchdown time, come on!
Tonight's Next Gen Stats are presented by Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. Okay, the Panthers break huddle, come to the line of scrimmage at the 20. Newton, 10 out of 24 for 154 yards. He's run for another 45. Looking for the deep ball, way down the field, and it is pulled down. They had two Denver defenders back there, and Brown leaps into the air and makes the 42-yard catch.
Well, they've been an unbalanced line trying to give Cam Newton extra time to throw it. Boy, does he stand in there and take a big hit from Shane Ray. But Aqib Talib is all over it.
So was Ward was getting in position to make the pick, and he just overplayed the length of the pass.
But the high, long throws down the field, defensive backs don't see enough of them. When they do, they don't make good adjustments. That was a good example of it right there.
Coming over again. He steps back. Look at him get away. Reverse course. And able to get 4 yards out of it. You saw Cam hit the deck, and then he reached to that left shoulder. He got hit by Shane Ray.
You know, I've kind of talked about Cam Newton a lot here, as we do, but, you know, he can stand in there because of his size with the best of them. If he couldn't run the way he does, he would still be an outstanding NFL quarterback just for his ability to stand in the pocket and some of the throws he can make.
Got 200 yards passing right on the number. 2nd and 6. Cutting outside, Stewart. Really, that's the first time he's had any kind of room in this game. And Stewart with a pickup of 5 or 6, and there is Jerry Richardson, who caught a touchdown pass from Johnny Unitas back in the 1959 NFL championship game. First started having this idea of bringing professional football to his native Carolina, circulating the idea all the way back to 1987. And this is the 21st year of their existence, the second time they've been in the big game and trying to win it for the first. Play action. Here they come. Newton got it away, and again, it was DeMarcus Ware. And another hit on the quarterback.
Well, they're trying to get these play action passes to throw it down the field. And as you look out here, this is where Cam Newton wants to throw it. But it's not full. And 2 extra guys in there to give him the time to make the throw, but nobody open, so he has to throw it away.
Look how far Ware worked around that offensive line to eventually get to Newton. 2nd and 10. Intercepted by T.J. Ward. Went through the hands again, and he fumbles it. Picked up by Trevathan, who had a recovery in the first half. Trevathan has the football.
He threw it so hard that Ted Ginn could not make the catch.
RootMetrics, in the nation's largest independent study, tested wireless performance across the country. Verizon won big with 153 state wins. AT&T got 38, Sprint got 2, and T-Mobile got 0. Verizon also won first in the U.S. for data, call, speed, and reliability. AT&T got text. Stuck on an average network? Join Verizon, and we'll cover your cost to switch.
How can we get more customers to come to Ping's Noodles?
We need a big commercial!
Pings.
Noodles.
Hello, ladies. Look at your panda. Now look at me. I'm on a tiger.
Oh, a commercial is great, but it all starts with a stunning website from Wix.com.
Whoa, you use the power of Wix!
Wix makes stunning easy.
Go to Wix.com. Create your stunning website today. See Kung Fu Panda 3 only in theaters.
No, I can't forget this evening or your face as you were leaving, but I guess that's just the way the story goes.
It's hard to resist great taste. Meet the Ketchups. Tom Selleck stars in a new Blue Bloods, CBS this Friday.
Super Bowl 50 on CBS is sponsored by Jeep, inspired by 75 years of freedom and adventure. And by Budweiser, not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you. And look at the evolution as the rings have gotten bigger and bigger.
I would say this, Carolina's defense has got to come through here, Jim. They got this Denver offense backed up.
Hand off to Anderson. He's going to give him some room, and he's still on his feet. And look at him move the pile for the first. He broke the tackle attempt by Thomas Davis and takes it 13 yards.
Look, he's a heavy-footed runner. What do I mean by that is just that he has good balance.
You see, Davis couldn't wrap him up with that broken arm. He tried to knock him down with a shoulder.
Yep, so far today, just running through the runners has helped him. That time he needed that arm, couldn't use it.
It's Finnegan coming up and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Discuss tonight's action live with CBS Sports experts now on the CBS Sports app. Get the app at cbssports.com/mobile. Ronnie Hillman comes back in. He was not effective in that first half. 3 carries, -1. And 2nd and 10. Pressure on Manning, and it's Ely who gets to him for his 2nd sack of the game.
Coney Ely gets around the outside. Peyton Manning holds it just a little too long against Michael Schofield. And Schofield in the playoffs, we talked a lot about him. He has struggled during the year at times, but has been solid during the 2 playoff victories. That time, Coney Ely just too quick for him.
Dangerous spot coming up for this Denver offense. On the other side, you've got that ball-hawking middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly, who's had pick sixes. The last 2 games, 3rd and 17, they're going to go to the ground with Hillman. Not risk anything, and they got a hold of him after 2, and it's Kuechly who made the play.
Luke Kuechly, so fast, recognizes the plays, able to get there, makes the tackle.
And there's Ginn with 7 career return touchdowns, 4 of them punt returns. Colquitt stands at the 2. Ginn's going to have a chance to return it from the 30. Able to sidestep the first hit. A flag is down the middle of the field. 54-yard boot by Britton Colquitt, who's had a big playoff run, including 4 punts inside the 10 during the postseason. See, Shaq Barrett is shaken up.
I think the penalty's going to be on Trey Boston. You watch this game, you see the score is 16-7, and you're the Denver offense.
During the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block on the return team, number 31. It's a 15. But I just can't
Somebody, anybody find me? Somebody to.
Introducing the all-new Ridgeline, the only truck with an available truck bed audio system. The new truck to love. From Honda.
Smartest team.
We do not do dangerous. We do calculations.
But CBS tomorrow.
There is an earthquake!
These geniuses will face an epic catastrophe.
This is as bad as it gets.
New Scorpion, CBS tomorrow, or stream it live or on demand.
Here's a look from our Budweiser Skycam. In this quarter, the Panthers have had 2 plays over 40 yards. Amassed 121 yards in the quarter, but have not scored. Almost as much yardage in this quarter as they had in the entire first half. Clete Blakeman corrected himself. That penalty was on Boston. That backs him to the 19, and that's exactly where they meet Jonathan Stewart for no gain. Derek Wolfe. Let's get another injury update from the Panthers sideline with Evan.
Well, 3 key ones, Jim. Andrew Norwell, guard, is dealing with a right hamstring injury. He's on the sideline but does not have his helmet. Also, Corey Brown just went into the locker room to be evaluated for concussion. And also, Fozzie Whitaker went into the locker room with a right leg injury.
3 big ones. Darrell Williams comes in for Norwell. Number 60 left guard.
Second and 10. Open. It's Ginn. Steps out at the 30, first down. Again, who was a member of the 49ers and then went to the Panthers. He was left alone on this one. He even admits he chased a check. He went to Arizona a year ago. Didn't work out there. They brought him back to Carolina. Never been happier. He's got 4 catches for 74 yards, all in this quarter.
Fits this offense very well. They run the football. You need a fast wide receiver to take advantage of defenses that creep up towards the line of scrimmage, and Ted Ginn has done that this year. Does he drop the ball every now and then? Yes. But his value of catching deep ones down the field far outweighs the drops.
Got the snap off just in time, and they're on him. But Newton's able to get free, and that is ruled incomplete. Going back to Ginn with Harris there defending.
Wade Phillips loves to do it. You're just going to see 5 guys coming at the blitz. So everybody has to block their man, and the coverage down the field is excellent. What a job by Cam Newton, just getting away from the sack.
Wade Phillips completely out of football 2014. 21 defensive coordinator jobs were filled before he got the Denver job. His team, his defensive unit, the stingiest in the league all season long. And you're seeing why tonight, as this is whistle dead. And the play clock.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Let's go over to the Broncos sideline with Tracy.
Well, Jim, right now, linebacker Shaq Barrett just went back to the locker room. He was being evaluated originally out here by the independent neurologist. They were asking him a series of questions. They were checking his balance. He is now in the locker room right now going through the concussion protocol, Jim.
Okay, thank you, Tracy. 2nd and 15. Fourth penalty this quarter on Carolina. Backs him to the 25. And a completion out to the 32 to his tight end. And his favorite target, Greg Olsen, for 7.
Good job of hanging in there, making a throw that time by Cam Newton. As you watch this, it's just so much pressure on the offense.